No, no. Are we recording now? Okay, you gotta let me know these things. My 13-year-old nephew, he graduated from eighth grade, and now he's going to high school. And the whole they call it a promotion. They don't call it a graduation. But it really bothered me. It's just like someone scratching a chalkboard with long nails. Is that my nephews are marching out, and they're playing "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. And I want to say nothing's wrong with this song, but just the history of this guy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He makes this song, but then he makes these other god awful songs like "Feeling on My Booty" and "My End." I don't want to say that word because it's disgusting. And then he turns around and makes a beautiful song called "I Wish." And that was a nice song. But then he's making these in the closet movies and the down low, and then he turns around and makes a song which was a nice song called "You Saved Me," which was a nice song, and the phone call where he's trying to find. He's trying to find the religion or something, and I guess he's becoming a born again Christian or something, which was a nice song, I think. But then he turns around and he makes an album called "Throw Your Black Panties at Me" or something like that. I mean, this guy is just all over the place. I mean, he's ridiculous. He almost ruined Aaliyah's career. Married her; she was 14 years old. In an interview in like 1994, and he's here with these stupid sweats on and Aaliyah's on there, and she's lying about her age, and the guy just, thank God for Timbaland and Missy Elliott and Genuine and people like that came to her rescue, because this guy almost ruined her. She rest in peace. And then he gets interviewed talking about, he's not going to speak on Aaliyah at all because he respects her too much, respects her parents. Basically, what you did was, you were 30 years old and you tried to marry a 14-year-old, and something's wrong with you. You're stupid and it's nonsense. Which reminds me of that stupid god-awful song you made called Real Talk. Real Talk. He's sitting up, it sounds like he's arguing with a 14-year-old again about he got her hair and her nails done. That's real talk. And you didn't see me at the club with this or that person. And when you think about this guy, he's singing with Nick Cannon with braids in his hair and a do-rag on. He's 58 years old. Nick Cannon is 15, and he's talking about he's a gigolo. What is he at a 16-year-old prom? Talking about he's a gigolo. He and Usher make a song called "Same Girl." It probably was the same girl because Usher was probably like 14 years old, and he's talking to the same girl that's the same age as Usher. Think about this guy. The Boondocks made fun of this guy taking a piss on a 13-year-old, one of their cartoons. This guy's ridiculous. And then he's in an interview with this guy from BET, and the guy from BET is really nailing him. And R. Kelly's talking about, I'm not going to speak on anything. I'm not going to say anything. It wasn't me on the camera. A lot of people say I look like me, but it wasn't me. I'm not going to, my lawyers tell me to be quiet. You settle out of court. Well, you settle out of court for it. You settle out of court because you're guilty. You settle out of court because you're a jerk. There's something wrong with you. There's a mental, you got some mental case basket up there. You cut your hair and then you're going bald. You're trying to be like Michael Jordan, slam dunking a ball in one of Aaliyah's videos back in the day. And you're 62 years old and you're trying to marry this 12-year-old. It's just ridiculous. And then you make a song, I Believe I Can Fly. Not to mention, this guy was singing the national anthem, and he turned it into an R&B song and told everybody to clap their hands. And if you see it, the people in the arena, you got a few stupid idiots that's going along with this, but for the most part, the crowd is stunned that he's butchering the national anthem. This guy is a joke, and it belittles me, and it makes my skin crawl that this guy's song is played at every graduation. And it's supposed to be this most spectacular song that it just gets people over. R. Kelly's a piece of scum. He's a piece of crap. He needs to be locked under the jail cell I mean, there's a special place for this guy on Judgment Day, and I hate to say that, but this guy, he's going to get everything he deserves on Judgment Day. And may God rest his soul. Yeah, and I might be out of line for saying this, but you don't take advantage of little girls, let alone children at that. This guy is a child molester. This guy is a rapist. This guy is notorious, and he needs to be locked up. And I can't stand it. It's just sickening. I don't even want to talk about it. It made my stomach hurt to see that all these nice kids are going to high school and they have to listen to this church song. That's all that was going through my head, and it took away from the promotion. You know, my sister and my nephew didn't know, but that's just how I felt. Hey, R. Kelly's a piece of crap.